In this video, we're going to take a look at finding the amount of money that there is in an account, some months, say from the beginning of a year. So let's take a look. Imagine that we are going to invest $1,000. Imagine that the rate of interest that this pays will be 5%, which you should re-express immediately as 0.05, so it's in decimal form. And then imagine that the time in this case, that will be not 1 year, but will be, for example, 3 months, like that. So our goal is first to find the interest. Okay, so step 1, write down all the facts. Step 2, interest will be equal to using this formula, P times R times T. Then you make replacements. P is replaced with 1,000 as given. The R is replaced with the 0.05 as given. And then lastly, you multiply by the value of T. Now be careful with the value of T. You want to be sure that it's expressed as a fraction of a year. So put here 3/12, because that's what fraction the 3 months are of 1 year. So put 3/12. Do not put 3 months. Then you work that out a little bit. So let's take a look. It's going to give us 1,000 times 0.05. If you work that out on your calculator, it's going to give you this value right here. So that's 50. This value right here is 50. Okay, in this position, that's where it's coming from. And then the 3/12, you can simplify that. So let's work that on the side. Just in case it's been a while, it's going to be 3 times 1 over, say, 3 times 4. You cancel off the 3's, and you end up with 1/4 and reduce forms. That's going to give you here 50 times 1/4. You work that out. That's basically 50 over 4. And that tells you the amount of money that you have earned in interest. You can work that into a decimal by taking long division step. Let me do that on the side. Or you can use a calculator. I'll do long division. So 50 divided by 4. 4 goes into 5 one time. Then you copy the 10. Remember, you do the subtraction. 5 minus 4 is 1. And then you copy the 0 straight down. So that's going to give me the following now. 2 times 4 is 8. And again, you subtract. You add a 0 if you need to. Let's see, like that. And then you have 4 going into 20. You can do that one more time. So when you work that out here, that'll be 5. So 5 times, you're going to put that there. When you subtract, you end up with 0. So it's 12.5. Now the units here, imagine this is in dollars. So this would be all in dollars. Which lastly means the total amount at the end, for example, of this 3-month period would be this one. Okay, we'll call that A. That's equal to the principal plus the interest. So in our case, the principal is the 1,000 plus the interest of 12.5. And when you work that out, that's going to give you $1,012.5. And this is a way of doing it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and I'll check you out in another video.